Welcome back to WoW Guild and guildhosting.org video tutorials. In this tutorial, we're going to go over the new event calendar system and how to create events with this system. So all you need to do is log into your website, and once you have permission to create events, you're either a site administrator or a site administrator has given you an authorized status to create events in the calendar. You will be able to log in to the front end of your guild website, and in the top menu you'll locate the calendar and then the new event button. Also at the bottom of the full calendar is an add event button too. Now, so here you are on the create a new event and your subject. So in this event we're going to create a new ICC 25-man event, and I'm going to put this into clan events. You could make your own categories as needed through the administration section of your website. And I'm the event creator, I'm a site admin, and I want this to be public, which means that all the attendance status and that will be viewable by anybody visiting our website, and it just looks nicer. If I wish to hide this, I certainly could by setting this access level to registered. Therefore, only registered users of the site would see the event and be able to register. You're able to use the editor of the website here and type in as much information as you like. You can, of course, dress this up, insert images if you wish, and really make your event page very attractive for your site visitors and members. You're able to add further a location, contact information if you wish, and extra info. Or certainly you could just leave this part empty. Then you click the calendar tab, and here's where you pick the events. Now, this example, we're creating a non-reoccurring or a single event. Now, today is September 24th, so let's say that this event is going to be on September 26th, so it's 2 days away. So we click that, and you'll notice both these fields automatically updated. Now, we're using 12-hour format, and some people prefer the military time, and of course you can set this default in the administration section of this event system, or adjust it here from the front page. For most people, they like the 12-hour format, AM/PM. So this event's going to begin at 8 p.m. on the 26th of September, and it's going to end at 11:59, and it does not repeat. It's a single event. Now we're going to click attendance options. Some events, like guild meetings and things of that nature, don't require attendance registration or are not necessarily needed. So in this case, you will allow attendance registration at no, but this event does require registration, so we click yes. Once this is clicked, the whole logic and functionality is now visible. Okay, so allow attendance registration is set to yes. Event capacity, it is a 25-man event, so this is how many of the max we can have for our event. We want to allow a waiting list, and depending on the size of your guild, the waiting list may be small or large. It doesn't matter. Again, it's just a pending or a waiting list state. In this case, 10 will be enough for our guild. Initial registration state, pending approval or automatically. Again, some events you want to automatically approve everyone. If you want to do an event registration for, let's say, a guild meeting and just get an idea of how many people are going to be able to attend, you might automatically approve them. You don't need to pending and things of that nature. But for raids, typically the pending approval is the best way to go. Then you're going to go allow attendance cancellation, and that is a yes. Okay. You don't have to allow it, but for most cases it is the way to go. Because sometimes people think they can come and then they can't. They should be able to cancel, and that will notify the raid leader that, okay, I can't make it, and replace me with someone else. Allow changes by confirmed attendees. Okay. If you're using the pending approval state, then for now you need to leave this at no. In the future, this will be able to be used in conjunction with pending approval, but for now, allow changes can only be enabled if you're using automatically approved. Okay? Track attendance for. Extremely important when you create a non-reoccurring event that you must use this first option. You can only use this option if you're creating reoccurring events. And that's it. So extremely important. Non-reoccurring events, you must use this first option or the actual fields won't appear on the page. Show the list of attendees. We want to do that. We want to see who's coming. And then you can further add some information here. This is the intro to the actual attendance form, and you could dress this up as needed as well. Now, the next most important thing is you need to come down here to the lower section, and you need to indicate the start date and registration time for when they can first register. So this event is occurring in 2 days. So I want to allow the event registration to begin now. So I'm actually going to go 2 days in the future, or sorry, in the past. And again, for this event, it's no problem. But when you create a reoccurring event, this is a critical step. And the example would be in a reoccurring event that if we want to allow registration 7 days prior for all future events, this field must be set 7 days prior to the event beginning. So this event is going to be on the 26th. So if this was a reoccurring event and we wanted to allow registration 7 days prior, we must enable this on the 19th at 4 a.m. is fine. Whatever time you want to allow. Okay. So again, very, very important in a reoccurring event that the start registration date reflect the amount of time prior to the first event. Okay. So again, if you want 1 week prior to the 26th, you would set it to the 19th. Some guilds prefer attendance only, let's say, 4 days, or some will allow 2 weeks. Again, you would then go to the 12th. Okay. So do what's right for your system. Now, once you've done this, you're going to hit apply over here. And because I've scrunched the screen for the tutorial purposes is why things look a little askew. But the logic, of course, will be the same. All right, so now I'm going to scroll down and I want to show you what's happened. So we're allowing events to begin, registration rather, to begin at 4 a.m., 7 days prior to this initial event being started. Okay. The close registration is the day at 8 p.m. But let's say you wanted to close registration a little prior. You could do that by adjusting the date here. Let's say, no, I want to close registration at 7. You could do that. Okay, but anyways, in this case, 8 p.m. is fine. Sorry, not 8 a.m., 8 p.m. 8 p.m. So go to 8 p.m. I'll be all right. Okay, and that's it. So now you simply save the event. Okay. In this last step, you set up the individual classes for your event, and it's a very easy step. So the field name, which you see here, is raid function, and that's here. Select the option. This could be select raid function if you wish, and that will change the drop-down selector. Now we need to put in the amount of people based on their classes. So we're going to have DPS arranged, and we want, let's say 10 of those. DPS melee. Well, let's say we have 4 of those. We're going to have our healers. And notice that each time I type, a new field opens up to allow me to add another one, should I want to. So healers, we're going to need 6 of these. Then we're going to have some tanks, and let's just have 5 tanks. So when you make this list up, it's really important that this adds up to the total number here. Do not accommodate for waiting list in this area. It's not required. Now you simply update your capacities. And you will see the update field here, field updated. And click OK. And now you see the updated fields. When a member comes to this page, only they see the raid function with the select your raid function. They do not see this logic here. This is strictly for the event creator only. Now, all they do to attend the raid, it's really simple. I'm a healer, and on time, I'm not bringing my alt. I'm going to attend this event, yes. And they click to attend. And you scroll down, and now you will see the member time-stamped his function, he'll be on time, and he's in a pending state. And that's why at first you'll see check mark with a question mark over it. As the raid leader or event creator, you can approve them manually because we selected the pending approval state by simply clicking on each individual in this list and clicking on the little check mark. Once you do that, you can scroll down and you now notice that the progress bars have updated and this individual is in an accepted, approved state. If they actually need to cancel, they can simply do that by clicking a no or a maybe, and that will remove them from the list and obviously release that one spot, and it will still leave them here at the bottom of the list with either an X or a big question mark because they've now set themselves to a different status. Should they go from a yes approved status to a no and then decide that they want to come back to the event creator will yet again need to approve them. They will not be automatically approved because they've chosen to opt out, and this is obvious because if the event creator has given the spot to another individual, they are no longer approved. And that is how to create an event and use our new RAID attendance calendar system. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Have a great day. Thank you for watching.